Alright guys, so Mako was being the dude he are and went with me to pick up the engine hoist from Mario. So now we're heading home. We're gonna put the motor in. Wow, bro. Trying to get me demonetized?
Hey, calm down, calm down. It was less than 10 seconds.
What's going on, guys? Cody with CJ Built, and today we have an engine hoist. We have a built motor. That only means one thing, guys. Motor's going in. This weekend, well, this video, the motor's gonna be going in and be troubleshooting it to get it running. And currently there's like a hurricane outside. So, check this. So yeah guys, first things first, I'm gonna take off the front bumper so that way we can start putting the intercooler on. And then we're gonna get ready to drop the motor in. So, let's go. Out with the old, in with the new.
Once we clear, get me almost all the way up against the firewall.
This is exciting. Oh Lord.
Forward.
I think we're hitting the steering column with the bell housing.
Let's see if I can get the jack.
You want to try dropping it a little bit?
Check out your motor mount, don't let them go in yet. I'm gonna bring it down just a little, okay?
Okay. Maybe right about to drop it.
Yeah, jack in one pump, or half a pump.
More? Wait, a little bit more? Yep.
Yeah?
Yep.
Woohoo!
Check your side. I know.
He's in.
Yep.
Woo! It's in! Yay!
Oh my god.
CJ Built Jr.
Yeah. Please like and subscribe.
Man, look how far away we are from all the hoses.
Really?
Yep.
Alright guys, so the motor's in the car finally. You guys saw us struggling with the motor for a little bit. But it's in the car. Right now we're buttoning everything down. Not really going to be able to film it too much because it's raining on and off and I can't have the camera in front of the car. So try to catch you right before we try turning it on. I'll try to keep you updated along the way. This is how it's sitting right now. Buttoning everything down. Intake manifold looking beautiful. And then got to put the new intercooler on. It's almost there. Alright guys, so we just put the motor in. Motor's buttoned down, everything's connected. Right now we're going to try to do the first startup and hope that it turns on. So I'm a little nervous. I'm actually very nervous. I hope when I turn the key, it actually turns on. And nothing bad happens with all the work we just put in 5 months in the making. Let's hope it turns on.
We're leaking fuel.
Fuel? God damn it. Alright guys, so one of the fittings is leaking fuel. I had to postpone this another day as I go tomorrow to Treadstone to get another fitting. The tachometer is freaking out. No, it's doing it again. Alright guys, so I've been going back and forth with Altezza shop trying to get this car to run. It was not firing up. I had a buzzing from the EFI relay, and after about 2 weeks of troubleshooting it, we found that one of the grounds of the intake manifold was disconnected. So now we're going to do the first startup and see if that was the problem. Oh my god, it runs. Listen to that, bro. Oh my god. Oh my, yo, listen to that low. Sounds cam. The car's on. Oh man. Yeah, let's check them, Oh man, guys, yo. The beast lives. Alright guys, so finally got the car on. Basically this week I did not film too much when we were working on the car because it was kind of a stressful time. So basically, first, one of the VVTi solenoids broke. The oil control valve just broke when we were hoisting it into the car. I don't know if you guys can see it in the video. I haven't watched the videos back yet. So that happened. And then we got the VVTi solenoid in, and then we went to crank it, and then we started leaking fuel. Fuel started spraying from the top. I have footage of that, I know. And then we fixed that, and then now we had the problem where it wouldn't turn on and the relays were buzzing. Right now I was talking to Altezza shop, and they've been literally helping me this whole week. I have probably over thousands of messages with them. Shout out to them. Without them, this car would not be running right now. So we got that. I sent him a video of all the grounds, and he literally found in the corner of the video, say connect that and it'll run, and it turned on. So thank you to them.
Number one, Altezza shop Trinidad, number one. Woo! She's alive.
And shout out to my dad for literally putting up with this car every night this week and every day for the past 6 months.
Jeez, man. Woo! We did it. Woo.
But yeah, guys, I want to give you guys a big thank you because you guys have been supportive the whole time throughout literally the entire build process. I know it's a long process, but you guys showed nonstop support. A lot of you would comment, you know, possible diagnosis for this car, or even the banana, you know, all that helps. You know, there's a lot of people who actually reached out to me on Instagram or on WhatsApp. You know, I really do appreciate all the support you guys have been giving. I would not be here without you guys either. And I want to give a special thank you to my beautiful girlfriend who literally put up with every night of the car not turning on, or every night for the past 6 months of me being stressed out finding parts for the car. You know, she would even look up online. She found out originally on a forum post that it was supposed to be the ground. That's why the car wasn't turning on, but we couldn't find the ground. But literally, she found that forum post, and that's where we got the idea of it being the ground. And then it was just Altezza shop who literally showed us where the ground was. So literally, this car wouldn't be on without her. So huge shout out to her. You know, she's been the biggest supporter. You guys will meet her soon. Also, a huge shout out to my mom, who literally put up with all the parts coming every week, being a big box in front of the door, and putting up with our stress in the garage, you know, tools flying. Not because we threw them. We did not throw the tools. They would just fall out of our hands with force. That's what I like to call it. They're not being thrown, they're falling out of the hands with force. So when things would fall out of our hands with force, you know, she'd be there to calm us down, bring us water. Same for little CJ Bill, Ethan. He came out, he was helping with the hoist, putting the motor in the car. You know, little things like that. I really do appreciate you guys. My mom would even film, like most of the video you see when I'm working on the car is my mom filming. She would literally come out with a little camcorder and film it all, because I literally couldn't film. If it wasn't for her, there would not be footage of the motor going in the car at all. So huge shout out to her. You know, you guys can thank her for the awesome action footage of the motor going in, you know, me almost falling and killing myself. You know, good times, man, good times. Stressful, but good times. I also want to thank Somi, who was the previous owner of this car. And even though he couldn't help too much because, like, the problems I was having was my fault, but he would still try to help. He would tell me, you know, FaceTime him so he can try to diagnose it. Huge shout out to him, because even though it's not his car, he still tries to help and be hands-on. I really do appreciate that. You know, you don't really find that. Not even the dealership gives you that kind of warranty. And this is off the street from Summy, and he has better warranty than most dealers, man. What's up with that? Another huge shout out to Mako and Mike, because without them, the motor wouldn't be in the car. Helping me assemble it, helping me disassemble the motor, all that really helps a lot. You know, I probably would not have been able to get as much as I did done without them. Thank you to Andy and Mario for the engine hoist, taking it in and out of the car. I really do appreciate that, man. I literally would not be able to have taken out the motor without their hoist. And I know there are so many more of you who helped that I did not name in this video. If you helped with this build, and you know you helped with this build, comment down below and I will be sure to give you a huge shout out in the next video, because you all deserve a huge shout out, because this car wasn't so much a pain to build. Yeah, it was a pain to build. Just because finding the parts, you know, I don't know this motor. I know the 2K because I worked on it for a while. I don't know this motor. So I'm literally learning as I go, and what a better way to learn how to beams works by rebuilding a beams yourself. So huge shout out to you guys for everything, all of you, everyone, all 3,000 of you. Huge shout out, man. You guys deserve the applause, not so much me. I'm just a guy in front of the camera talking, making a lot of weird faces, you know, and occasionally driving. Well, now I can be driving, because before I was just putting in, you know, elbow greens, man. Yeah, me and my dad put it together, but we would not have anything to put together if it wasn't for you guys, and if I didn't have the motivation from my subscribers and all that. You guys are the reason this car is running. You guys built this car with us. This is the CJ built car. Right? It was not done by just me, it was done by everyone. So I cannot just be the one taking credit. I appreciate all of you. So right now we're gonna go to bed, and then tomorrow morning we're gonna turn it on, take it around the block, hopefully be able to like break it in and hope that everything's running perfectly. Let's go to bed.
How does it feel, CJ built?
It's running. Alright guys, so you just saw the car is running. Finally was able to turn it on, I was able to drive it around. Right now, we're gonna go get some gas. And yeah, if you notice, the car is smoking a bit. It's burning a bit of oil. I know it's burning a bit of oil. The reason, I don't know yet. It might be the oil return line from the turbo and might not be exiting fast enough, because you remember the older videos, we had redone that. So I might need a new fitting. But for right now, the car's about to run out of gas. My god, dude, it's back on the road. Holy hell, dude. After 6 months, it's smoking like hell. Jesus. Dude, it's smoking really bad. Oh my god, bro.
What was it, January 10th?
January 10th, this car broke down, bro. It's been... We're about to go into July. Dude, it's been 6 months. Just about 6 months, bro. Holy hell. Kind of smell like oil, but I'm running super rich as well. So it might be literally a mix of both. God, I miss this sound, bro. We're almost there. We're almost at the gas station. We're almost out of gas, but...
Yo, mango! Sorry, for sale.
Jesus.
Oh,
Jesus.
smoking like crazy.
Let me scoot over to this side. It's so ratchet.
Okay.
Ride slow, hey, ride slow, hey, ride slow, like a gold.
Alright guys, so today I did not film that much myself because it was just a lot of going around. The car was finally running, I was enjoying it. So just a little recap. Car turned on, car ran, car is burning a lot of oil. So I noticed that since this is a ball bearing turbo, a lot of people recommend having a restrictor on the oil feed on top. This one didn't have it on, so I'm going to be looking at getting that fitting for the oil return line and then getting a restrictor for the actual oil feed line. So those are two things I'll be going to next. It is running a bit rich too, but I can mess with that with the fuel pressure regulator. So the next video is basically going to be like dialing it in, getting it ready to tune. I'm going to be tuning with Martin in August. So basically now it's just going to be dialing it in and getting it ready. Thanks for sticking along this journey, getting this car back to run. It's been 6 months, crazy 6 months, but it's back running. So yeah guys, thanks for watching. Catch you guys on the next upload.